Yay, I'm alive. Yay. Let's go back over here. Gotta put out the social media stuff. That's going to be Discord. Go live notifications. I don't know why it does that differently. Sometimes the image is large, other times it's not. All right, so we're done there. We're live. So, hello everyone, this is Ranger X3X, and today I'm going to be continuing my career playthrough of Power Wash Simulator, a game that I rage quit and promised that I would uninstall, never to be touched again. There was a mission yesterday that I felt did not respect my time as a player, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So, we're just going to go ahead and throw out the social media stuff. There's Discord. If you want to yell at me, tell me I suck, that's probably a good place not to do it. Twitter's usually a better place to do it because there's more people on Twitter than are on my Discord. So let's jump over to the game proper. I should have game sound. We'll find out here in a moment. Yeah. I don't think there's music in this game. All right, so clean the carousel. It's a $500 payday. Muckingham Recreation Ground. Hopefully after the mayor's mansion debacle yesterday, this will be a little less punishing. So we'll find out. Piss Power Washer. I've just joined the traveling carnival pitching up at the recreation ground. You may. Yeah, I'm not going to read that word wall. I just want to play the game. So it's 450 value, but the job pays 500. So there's a $50, I guess, signing bonus. I don't know if it's a tip or what it is, but there's always an increase past this. What's up, Soul Assassin? How are you doing this fine Wednesday afternoon? Is it Wednesday? Yes, today's Wednesday. So yeah, we'll do this. After we were forced to buy a freaking extension one. Oh God. We actually have sound in a zone that's appropriate for the sound. So interestingly enough, none of this... Oh, okay, I get it now. So there was a text message I received on a previous job about me showing up to do this work, but he didn't want people to know that I was a professional power washer. So that's interesting. That's actually a nice little follow-up detail that the game taped over the logo on my van. So we have one ladder, we have one scaffold. Most of this crap, most of these maps have a garden gnome and a soccer ball around them somewhere. And then sometimes, depending on how you interact with those two specific objects, you can get a Steam achievement. Who knows anymore? These days just run together. Hopefully you're having a fine midweek situation as opposed to a midweek crisis. So it's very interesting that the whole job is over there behind that red container, but they give me all this open area to walk around. So I'll give them credit for that. This is a decent level of detail. It makes me believe, however, that I might be coming back here for a future job to do the rest of it, because let's just be honest, how is this in this condition or this level of filth, yet everything else around is pristine? Oh, there's the garden gnomes. Can I rotate you? There's no way to rotate you. Alright, well. I see no soccer ball anywhere. Interestingly enough, I do not see my step stool anywhere either. So let's just get rid of this crap. We're going to go to the Prime Vista 3000. I don't need the extension one. We're going to go start out with orange first. Now I'm going to try to do this as realistic as possible. Water runoff is not something that's modeled in this game, so I could literally do from bottom to top if I wanted to, but I'm just not going to listen to this stuff. So here, my hopes of a non-bullshit job after that Mayor's Mansion fiasco yesterday is shattered because I'm using the second to strongest nozzle and I'm barely getting any of this detritus off here. So there are cleaning agents that are modeled in the game. They are a complete ripoff. I am not going to engage with that part of the game. They last for maybe 2 minutes, and you use an entire $10 bottle of cleaning liquid. So, yeah, no to the hell no. See, the white's not even doing anything. Well, the white's done a lot there. Okay, that's cool. Cool candy to the green. And again, it's all surface area. You don't have to get every nook and cranny, you just have to get a certain magical baked-in number, whatever that percentage of the identified piece is. As long as you get that percentage, you'll get credit for it. Or I'll get credit for it. Like right there. That counts as a spire, so the whole bottom part, which I didn't even touch, got resolved. There's literally no one here other than me. Do they really need to play this music? And because I don't think there's a music volume slider in the game, I think this music is classified as sound effect. And if I turn the music off, I'm going to potentially lose the ASMR value of the water. So yeah, can I put the ladder up here on the star? Where's my ladder? No, I can't. Damn it. Am I going to be able to use the scaffolding? No, the scaffolding doesn't even get up here. We're done with the star. Why am I doing this to myself? I could be playing Schedule 1 right now. At least the free demo of it isn't too cheap to buy a game at full price. Even if it is an overwhelmingly positive game. So I don't know if this job is going to be a $500 job or not, because right now, I'll be honest, some of these components are heavily... It's inconsistent. Well, not... Well, it should be inconsistent. Dirt does not get applied evenly. This is the spire ring. We're almost done with it. There we go. So this will be an interesting example here. This is called the canopy, and it's all one solid piece all the way around as identified in the top left corner. I can almost guarantee you, well, I would hope that I can get a certain percentage of this done and be able to get credit for the rest of it while there's still being physical dirt available. Physical or visible dirt that will confirm what I'm talking about. So our widest nozzle will work here. This is excellent. But then you get a couple of rough patches where you're going to go a little more hardcore. So we're just going to stick with green. The reality is the pressure washer would not tolerate this, or I don't think I would. I'd be like, look dude, it's not open to the public. There's no reason for this song to be playing. Turn it off or we're done here. They can hire anyone they want. They can even get a garden hose and do it themselves. Put their thumb on the end of it. Shadow the plants or leaves or tree leaves or whatever they are. Kind of messing with them a little bit. Now, does that count as the canopy? That's the cresting, okay. Some hard, coarse, compacted dirt here. Oh, so there's multiple canopies. There are 16 canopies. Okay. Do we have anything with sound? on diegetic volume. Music? Well, I'll be damned, there is a music slider. There we go. The more you know. Really just go hard in the paint literally with the heaviest stuff and let the algorithm or the calculation do the rest of the work. It'd be nice if they did another version of this game to be able to bid on jobs and just say, nah, not interested, instead of leading you by the nose and forcing you to take every job. So I would have probably turned down that mayor's job once I realized I had to buy a specific piece of equipment that so far as I know, is only going to be used for that one job. Only 17% done of this thing. I don't know if I would have done this for $500. Definitely not in real life. I would have been like, bro, this is a $2,000 job minimum. And I'd be like, you know, you let it get to this condition. Are all the canopies done? Yep, canopies are complete. So now leaving that level of dirt there is going to be rough to be able to hit everything up here. I mean, I guess I could jump down and test one section, but I'm going to trust the game's algorithm, which up until yesterday was doing me good. I keep calling it an algorithm. It's probably not. It's just a percentage of surface area that's identified as clean versus not. So this is counted as the cresting. How much of what is the crustings? Crustings are 8. Cresting frames, cresting panels, cresting trims. Oh boy, it's gonna be a huge job, isn't it? Just for this one part of the process. Again, I don't know how this thing became this deplorable while the rest of the facility appears to be spotless, but what do I know? I'm too busy to text. Plus, responding is not even modeled in the game. It's just a text message automatically assigns you the next job. You have no chance to negotiate, make a counter offer, tell them to pack sand, nothing like that. Alright, so get a little spot here, grab that. Little spot here, grab that. Alright, let's jump off here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to build the scaffolding. How close can we get this? Alright. I'm almost tempted to go with the wand here. So I'm thinking there's going to be some underside that I'm totally missing here. Because this is cresting panel. Oh yeah, look at the underside of all this crap. Alright, so we're at the Prime Vista 3000. We're going to do the long extension first. Yeah, on my way. Really? You're gonna do that to me like that? Alright, we're going with the long extension here. Extra long extension. Wow, am I really gonna have to get up in there and nook and cranny this shit? Guess I'm gonna have to. Getting stuck on the static mesh. Get off me, bro! Why would this thing even be moving, honestly? I don't have everything up here. Yeah, I'm starting to think now even $2,000 would have been a low ball. I don't even know if I would have done this job for that. Because here I am, I'm sitting in almost a half hour of work on this. And another thing the game doesn't really model is, am I using my water, the customer's water, some reclaimed water thing? Never really explained in the game at all. Wow, seriously, I'm not even, I got a super long extension and I'm not even getting this clean. That was pathetic. Am I going to be able to even get this thing back here? Nope. Alright, we gotta go back to Stubby Gun. Close quarters battle. Come on, let me off my ladder. I think we're done there. Oh my lord. Really? Come on. This is fucking ridiculous, honestly. Getting stuck on stuff is starting to get really annoying. Alright, somebody in my kitchen is knocking stuff over, and I think it's one of my cats. I think that counts as clean. Come on, how is that not getting that? We gotta get up top. And not being able to have a specific middle anchor point on any of these crests also makes it difficult to be able to do this without standing out here unrealistically floating outside. Like right there. There we go with that. Get off me, bro. Can I stop it? Do I actually have the ability? Shit! Been bitching about it half the game, and now I get figure out I can do it. Imagine that, boys and girls. So I should be able to affect the music. Nice. We need $5,000 to be able to buy the best pressure washer in the game. It was previously gated behind 90 star rating. We're at 100 now, actually 101. So that won't be an issue. We just need to get the money to do it. Well, that might be our last segment. I always get caught on the second to third. It's gonna be, I'm thinking it's gonna be a bug in the game. So this is all the cresting crap. So let's look at what that comes out to now. Cresting trims. We were missing a cresting frame. 7 of 8. What is a cresting frame? That is a cresting frame. Oh, we just aim at it. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Really? One, two, three, four, five, 6 cresting frames. I have cresting frame 7 of 8. Alright, so ladder makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, there are 8 of them, so this is what it is. But I spot checked each one. There we are, it's this one right here. There it is right there. Yep. So now done with the cresting frames. Alright, so now we get internals. Let's get rid of the, that thing. Alright, so this is what's going to happen. We're just going to have to deal with, this internal area. What in the world would have caused this level of dirt other than a sick developer? I thought I would. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say I thought we were getting credit for that by now. I really just need to focus on what I can see. Stand in one section, just blast until it's gone. New extra cleaning liquid in stock? I don't think so. That stuff is such a rip-off. It's pay for convenience, but it is not using real world money. It is in-game currency. I was good with that. So it's certainly not as insidious as what that statement just sounded like. This is not a $500 job by any stretch of the imagination. I would have said I want $5,000 for this. Maybe a bit at 3,500. $500? Nah, that's fucking highway robbery. Get a couple more, maybe. Only 49% done with this job. I gotta save this. you're gonna do me like that? You're gonna make these internal parts? Making some progress here. Wow, we got a shit ton of credit there. That was nice. Did I just hear something? Yeah, I'm not reading your text message, and the only reason I'm not reading your text message is I have no input. It's just the game auto-assigning me my next job, or potential next job, whether it does or not, or it could just be filler material. There's no bidding, there's no acceptance, like in Lawn Mowing Simulator, where I can pick a job, or American Truck Simulator, where I can pick a job that I want to do. Nothing like that. Hoping we're going to get a big credit here. Yep, there we go. Bingo. 62% job done. Wow. We're going to get rid of this, go back to the stubby gun. Oh no, it's a yellow horse. I would have never known that. He's really this entire horse. Into this level. Finally. Good deal of this cold bullshit. This is just stupid at this point. Horse rod. Oh my god. Wow. Alright, we'll go back to super long extension. Why not? Because reasons. What is the part? Because there is a significant amount remaining. And I am not seeing it anywhere. Alright, we're going to do a different color. We're going to go with, we're going to try pink. How about white? Make it last for 5 seconds. How about blue? Okay, well, I give up. I'm not going to waste any more time on that. I got more stuff I have to do. We're going to go with the 3000 stubby gun, and we're just going to go with 3. We got to get massive amounts of real estate done here. We can't be coddling this process with fine-tuned shit as we need to. We're getting some good credit on this with the green. Let's try to knock down as much as possible. We're getting close. 76%. And we're an hour, 5 minutes into this job. There's actually graffiti on this one. got that. I think we got maybe one more horse. Not listening to you, I'm ignoring you. I think we're done with the horses. Yep, horses are done. Horse rods of 8. Huh. Get the Extremo wand. Yeah, there's gonna be, they made this intentionally hard. I'm getting paid shit for the job anyway. I'm not gonna spend money on cleaner. I don't think I've gotten one horse rod clean yet. I think that's going to be the bane of my existence on this mission. Go for some big ticket items there. Seriously. I do not want to leave this job tomorrow. That pole's done. That pole's done. This whole assembly's not done. Full base, still got a spot, but we got it. Yeah. Might be able to get this here. There we go. That's nice. So this is all going to count as the outer platform. Got it. Let's go some ticket bubble items. Carousel platform. Man, this has got to be 99% on this carousel platform. Ah, here we go. So that counts as the outer platform. This is the carousel platform. Alright, so we don't need to really be doing that. We just need to be finding what the egregious part is here. What are we missing? I guess I hit it. Whatever it was I was missing. Nice. So the poles and the pole base, what are we looking at here? So we're done with poles, pole bases, pole toppers. We just got to get the horse rod tops and the horse rods. So all the bases are done, just the horse rods and the horse rod tops. Alright, so horse rod tops are done. So we just need the horse rods. We haven't gotten a single horse rod completed yet. Alright, well this is not... So these also are the horse rods, okay. I'd like to get one done at least. How much am I missing? Holy shit. Options. Let's go with default orange. I don't see it. I don't. I don't think we're going to get a total job percentage completion, which will alleviate us of the horse rods. But I've not gotten a single horse rod yet, and this just seems utterly ridiculous. Alright, so center pull ring, center pull topper, and horse rods. Alright, I see the center pull stuff. Center pull ring is that thing. We need a better color. Dirt details, what does that do? I don't know what that does, so I'm going to turn it off. Not seeing. Horse rod after the middle. Yeah, so they are differing. I need to be able to get at least one done to have any confidence in this. Jumping up on the horse is not going to do anything. What is going on here? Where am I losing this at? Making any progress on this? So there's what it looks like. I don't get it. I need to step off for a minute and take care of something. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's, wow. We're going about this all the wrong way. We are just going to go... Do I want to use metal? I mean, am I going to have to use the freaking spray? I mean, really? That's what this is going to come down to. I need metal cleaner. Make sure this is metal. That is metal. We'll try one. Alright, we will go with this, and we will go with the metal cleaner. Really? That's the best I can do is this. It's not doing anything for me that I'm seeing. It did take that out immediately, though. And we're almost completely out. I'm not even seeing this shit. I mean, come on, game. There's gotta be a consistent piece I'm missing. Alright, we're out of that. So we're done with that stupid fucking experiment. What? None of the colors are really working for me either. Don't scratch at my monitor. Fuck it, we'll go with green. Why not? Don't scratch at my monitor, kitten. Be a good boy, alright? No, stop it. Stop it. Stop scratching at my monitor. That is unacceptable. Alright, I gotta take care of something. I gotta hit the road. So we're gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna throw the social media out. There's Discord. I'm on it every single day. Best place to get a hold of me. There's Twitter. Soul Assassin, hopefully you're having a good week, bro. I appreciate you stopping in. I will catch you later. I need to take care of something IRL and do some research on this particular job before I continue it. Ranger out.